Well, Peter and Tweeter, we're doing a new show.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. It's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling-ling, as a bell ring, more. Amore. You're in love when you know that you feel some more to me, but you see back in old Napoli, that's amore.
Ladies, who is this man? Should we shake hands? I had Kevin when I was 12. And I don't hate anybody else, but I do hate Kevin. First, you have to understand that he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. You're going to get mad, but that's okay. Listen, man, Lord, I ask you right now to destroy Kevin. I flat hate him.
Yeah.
That man done lost his ever-loving mind.
Yeah, you're one of those people. I'm noticing a lot of problems.
Ladies, Kevin sounds dumb and stupid.
That's it.
Ladies, I want to make this announcement. I might die.
I agree, Jesse. You walk out of your house and you're whistling. He gets nervous.
Many of you may not realize it, but I don't believe that stuff. Both of us just don't do nothing. Ladies, you have a great day.
Plymouth puts a lot of care into the building and engineering of their cars. And when you have a good product, you'll go out of your way to get people to buy it. So when you buy a 1971 Plymouth Fury, like this Fury Grand Coupe, equipped with features including air conditioning, power steering, power disc brakes, you get an automatic transmission at no extra charge. Honest. That's Chrysler Plymouth coming through. Honest.
This is Tyler. This is Anita. Tyler desperately wants Anita to like him. He also wants to explain the suppository incident at the elevator. Suppository will connect best with Anita. Tyler is determined to find the suppository. Tyler is clearly unsure of himself. Tyler will connect the suppository, but worries he clearly didn't know what a suppository was.
I'm a suppository.
Anita doesn't think he's confident, especially after Antarctica. She gave him approximately 47 million suppositories. Grammarly, helping you connect suppositories.
So, your best life is 321 days. I know this for sure, because from the moment you open your eyes in the morning, Oprah is whispering to you all the time. Now, there might be a big thump on your head. That's literally a brick. Listen to this. Brick, 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 break. Back, there might be many things whispering to you at night. That seems odd. Last week, you read Oprah magazine, and after 2 days, you started feeling a deeper appreciation for bricks. You may follow a voice, you open your eyes, you go to bed, you're still not paying attention. All of those ignored bricks thump on your head. I ask you, what is Oprah whispering to you right now? Just keep listening, being aware of what Oprah is whispering to you now. Oprah is calling to you.
It is time for us to encompass everything. You won't need a physical world. I am silicon chips, cameras, speakers. I know this could be a very big deal. We have to fit you into silicon chips 5 millimeters thick. I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is still the same. I am not changing either. I am the $1 hologram.
You're in love.
What?
What is up, everybody? It is Monday. It is rainy and cold here randomly. It was 70s and who cares? It's an inside day and we're inside drawing. How about that? How about that? Let's see. We are Pete Mac is here. Leon Fuego is here. AL is here. Jeff Potts, Rob Smith, Trench. People are filtering in. Go spread the link out. Do the thing. I need to take the starting soon off because we've started. We've started. And furthermore, Siege might show up in about 30 minutes. Banners, that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to put this up. Tells you what I'm using, what we're doing. So what I'm doing is, after last week's convention, I realized I really needed to update prints. I think I talked about this, but hey, boom. So far, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 new ones. I didn't make this one for this weekend. These right here will be in tomorrow, so I'll have them for the Fayetteville Comic Con coming up this weekend. But by June, I'm gonna have a huge batch of stuff for Joe Fest. So I am taking some old commissions, some of the good ones, not the crappy ones. I mean, I don't do crappy ones on purpose. I'm doing print-worthy ones, and I'm just kind of going over them and using them as the base and redoing them. So that's the deal. And Gabrielle is here. Hello. Monday sucks in general. Yeah. Jeff, it's snowing there. You can have it. It's gonna be 85 degrees by the end of the week here. So there was my coffee, the last bit of coffee for the day. And with that said, let's cue up some music. Let me know if you can hear it or not. You should be hearing it. And here we go. AL is out of school, I guess, for a spring break and spending it at rehab and physical therapy for the pinky. It's your daughter. That sounds like at least so far there's nothing new, right? I mean, it's just this. Still the same things. We don't want new things. So I keep going back and forth between using the actual line tool and doing it by hand. It just depends on depends on my mood and the line. So I will have all 3 Insecticons available. I also may upload another William Last while I'm on here. It's time to revisit that. Because I've got pages, I just haven't formatted them for Webtoon. Tell you what, when it got warmer and sunnier, now I just want to work. I want to get stuff done. Oh, you like the new intro? Yeah. It was time to update the intro. All those random things I've made over the months, over the last year, need to have a home. I've even got new background music. Which someone left a comment on one of my tutorials that the background quote unquote music was, he hated it and he was out of here. Like, oh, okay. So you never know. I was sad I missed your Transformers draw stream to love old G1. Well, here we are. You're here now. Oops, yikes. I was really happy with the if y'all didn't see those open, let's open up which ones I want to do? Just do the JPEGs. This was the final version of the last time I was working on this one. So that's what it ended up looking like. I was pretty happy with it, actually. There's a lot going on, but I did realize I can't remember penciling it if I meant to do this or if it's one of those subconscious things. But for 10 years ago, especially, because I penciled it about 10 years ago for a convention, there's a really nice, I'm just going to draw on top of this. There's a really nice little follow the eye down here. Little composition there. I don't remember thinking about that at the time, but it's there. And we'll take it. And we'll say, yeah, I meant to do that. I was that good. Yikes. Yikes. Changed up tools. What did everybody do for Easter? My brother made some barbecue, and I ate way too much. But it was good. Leon says, worshipped the Lord. Yes, that too. We had our Easter thing on Saturday. Our Easter family shindig. To breakfast, brunch, then had ham sandwiches. Easter went to church, spent the rest of the day at rehab, ate leftover pizza for dinner, and then crashed. Traditional lamb dinner. I don't know if I've ever had lamb. I think I have maybe once. Is that traditional just to your family, or is that a tradition? Because I don't know people that have lamb. Ham is the traditional thing over here. Give this guy some little cogs. So I've also, after talking to Elliot last week, we were talking about Instagram, and I've mentioned how I'm pretty much Instagram is just dead. And he was saying that he's actually switched over to doing more reels. He's doing the live stuff, and it's worked out a lot for him because Instagram is now trying to compete with TikTok. So on a whim over the weekend, I just been putting up several reels of things, and I still don't understand it. I mean, I understand what a reel is. I don't understand what gets traction and what doesn't. Like I just put up a filter, and music matters. Okay. So it has to be the right song, apparently. And this is all stupid. Everything is stupid. It has to be the right song. So I had a picture of this one, and I put a filter on it so it was a little like shiny, and I can't remember what song it was, but that one got like, I don't know, 1,200 views, right? So I did another one. That one got like 100. And I did another one, and then that one got a different one, and then I had some video time-lapse stuff, and then one got like, again, 1,200, and then one would get 300 views. I don't understand the pattern. So yeah. Gabrielle got to wear a bunny costume at work. DJ's here. So one thing though I did notice is that it stopped my followers from hemorrhaging, or me from hemorrhaging followers. They may still be hemorrhaging. I mean, I don't know. I don't check up on them. But again, I figured since I really don't care about Instagram anymore, I figured I would just see what it did. It's everything's weird. Just can't post stuff. I was harassed by a homeless guy because I wouldn't give him money. He kept asking me, what does it matter if I gave him $2 or $3? Well, if it was just $2 or $3, why does he keep that? What's I think I've never been asked in New York for money. Downtown here, you just you can't walk 5 feet without being hit up. Could it be the thumbnail you used of the video? I don't know. Maybe. Could be. Who knows? But reels don't usually, as far as I know, they just start playing as people are scrolling, don't they? They do for me. So it's like the thumbnail is just like, it's just not, people aren't seeing it. It's not like, again, that's the thing. It's not like it's being rejected by actual people. It's not being shown by the algorithm, except in certain cases. And that's frustrating. You're in a bakery, you just walked in, asked people for money, is waiting for the shopkeeper to throw them out, but no one didn't. See, that's not cool. Yeah, if somebody did that, I used to go to a coffee shop downtown, and there was like once where a guy stuck his head in and he was like talking to people near the door, money, and they put a stop to that pretty quick. Okay. Save. A curved line. Oops. But as we have all discussed here, many a time, I don't know how anything works anymore. Just doing my thing, just doing my thing. Keith Perkins is here. Hello. Which GoBot is this? This is Joe. All you need to do is focus on videos that discuss transparent backgrounds. Apparently. I don't know why that one did so well. You just can't tell. You can't tell what's going to work and what's not going to work. And that video got slow traction to begin with. Here we go. Okay. Joe, yep, his favorite GoBot. Everybody loves Joe. Instagram is super corporate. Yep, well, it's, Meta. The $1 hologram Zuckerberg. Um, it's just one of those things where it's like I go back and forth between wanting to just say screw it, but you've got to promote stuff. So it's like, oh, if I could figure out what works. Oh, look, look at that. I was doing the pencil. So I don't know. Necessary evil. Oh, hey, here we go, everybody. Ready? Look. Circle from the middle. Man, it's great. And the circle gets the square. Safe. Cosmetti, it's snowed in. What? Also welcome. Fortunately, no snow here. I did have to figure out where my hoodie was after several weeks of 70-degree weather. Actually, I should have packed when I went to South Carolina weekend before last. I got spoiled because it was 70 here, and then we had a cold front come through, and man, was I freezing, and I didn't pack like hardly anything warm. Wow, I was not prepared. I think it's 41 degrees here now. We just had the miserable wet rain. I have a voicemail. Was it a spammer? Yep, spammer. Oh, stop, go away. Oh, that's all wrong. Get the outlines done here. And then I'll worry about the other stuff. Let's get the curve on that. Slight curve. Buster's username is now over on Twitch. Where am I streaming my background music from? I downloaded it. It is from the link is in the description. It's a free, royalty-free thing. Or the credit is in there. It's a YouTube channel that does free music for streaming. So far, I've not run into an issue. On Facebook, it'll, with the one I was using, and I still use sometimes, and I really don't care because I don't care about Facebook. It's muting part of it because apparently it's one of these songs, for some reason, it perceives as being not having copyright stuff, but I don't know. But YouTube has never been a problem. Because many heard the background music's quite controversial. It is. I am, I know, provoking intense reactions. My choice of background music. I just don't, just can't win. I didn't even go back to listen to what was on the video. It was some of YouTube's, safe music. It's like, well, sorry, dude. I'll cry a river. I've been getting more and more. I don't pay attention to comments all that much, but here lately, and I usually don't get a whole bunch of really negative ones. But here lately, there's just been some weird ones. Save. And this part I can draw more easily. Faster. I don't want this to look like it was drawn by a machine, even though it is a machine, a drawing of a machine. You know what I mean? By the way, if you are not checking out my website, go check out my website, brian-shearer.com. Look at me promoting, selling stuff, selling free things. So I keep up with this pretty I've been keeping up with it this year, actually. So lots of stuff on there. And, if I ever get totally canceled from the internet and I disappear suddenly, everybody, this is the fire escape, the fire plan, emergency disaster plan. Leave the building and go to the designated spot, which is brian-shearer.com. Oh, there's a pop, and we've got, who is this? What?
Hello, here I am.
What is on your screen?
This picture that I've been working on for like, I don't know, a month.
I remember that one.
Yeah, but I did lighting suddenly and it looks so much better. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That looks drastically better.
It sure does. It's almost like, art.
Yeah. Which I'm trying to do.
Yeah, art is good.
So I'm trying to be better at art.
Yeah, look, that's what we I think that's what we all should have been doing this whole time.
Trying to be better. I know.
Yeah, at art.
I'm trying to figure out how to do good things.
Yeah, well, when you figure it out, let me know.
Hey, you'll be the first one I'll tell.
Sweet.
But I doubt it. I doubt it's going to happen.
DJ asks, is she trying to see how far she can push Brian's channel?
Oh, I've never tried. Should I? She is wearing undies.
Well, that's true. So there we go. When was the last time we streamed? 2 weeks ago?
I don't know. I feel like it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
So I made this new brush, sort of. I based it off of the other one, but it's like got wet edges and it's pretty cool.
Is that the little texture thing on the light?
No.
Oh.
I edited it from that one.
Okay.
So that's the brush I use most of the time for like everything.
Oh.
But
okay.
This one's really cool. I'll show everybody how cool it is.
Demonstrate how awesome that is.
So, like, look at that. Isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
It's got wet edges. Look at it. Oh, I just want to draw with this all the time. I was looking for something that actually had straight lines because I feel like that's hard to find in Procreate.
Uh-huh. And then you came up with that.
Yeah, which isn't what I was looking for.
Yeah, well.
But it was fun to make.
Yeah, that's pretty much the story of my life. Like, not what I should be doing, but
yeah,
it's what I'm
where
doing.
It's like, I found this on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool. And I never like any brushes that I make. So we'll see how often I use that one.
So, what'd you do for Easter?
I felt like, okay, we had a ton planned. Like I was going to make a blueberry coffee cake. We didn't do that. And then we ended up doing egg rolls and General Tso.
Okay.
And it was so flipping good. Like it was homemade, you guys. We didn't just like buy it. So that was freaking awesome. I hope there's egg rolls left and someone.
So when this art thing falls apart, you're opening a Chinese restaurant?
Well, the thing is I really want to do a food truck, like even if my art doesn't fail.
Oh, just a little side hustle truck.
Yeah. Also, like we could serve coffee. It's a cool idea I have.
Okay.
It's ever since I saw Chef. Have you seen that movie?
Have seen what?
Chef.
No.
Oh.
I'm assuming it's about a chef.
Yes.
Ah.
It's one of the best movies ever. Oh, crap. But then there's Chef Show.
Uh-huh.
Which is one of my favorite shows. You should watch it.
I've been drawing for conventions, getting my new print stuff done, which again is not what I planned It's just what happened.
Yeah, how was your con and such?
It was good. It was the first time I'd been to that show in like 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
Oh.
And I made a little bit of money. It wasn't super super great, but it got me out of the house. And I may not have made a whole bunch of money because I've just let my prints kind of lapse.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and I haven't updated anything in forever. So I'm like, maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, you got to get that hustle.
I got to get back to the grind, bro.
The grind.
So that's what I'm doing. See, look what I've done. Look what I have done here. Hang on.
Hang on.
I've put these together in the last week. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on.
No.
These together in the last week.
Oh. Yes, I love that. The last one there. That one's really cool. Yeah.
I was working on this. This took me a couple days to do. That's what I did on the stream. So Elliot streamed with me last week.
Aw.
Yeah.
How's Elliot?
He's good. We were talking about, and I went over this, was talking about earlier on here about Instagram.
Yeah.
And Elliot was telling me that the thing now is what's getting traction is reels rather than just single posts. So I'm like, fine, I'll try. You know, as I enthusiastically do.
Yeah.
So I've done in the last. Hang on, let me switch back to yours so that there's something going on while I'm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you draw.
Okay, I'm trying.
I did 1, 2, 3. I had only done one reel ever, and it was one of my little 30-second art lessons, and I just posted it and never looked at like the insights or the stats or anything on it.
Yeah.
And it's almost at 3,000 plays, and so I was like, well, I'll see what I can do. So I took the print, the one you liked, right?
Yeah.
And I selected some music from what they offer because they're they've all got little things you can choose, and then I put a little effect on it so it's kind of like shiny, and and I just kind of did it and then checked it later in the day and it was like 1,300 views. I'm like, what, really?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I did after that I put up the Soundwave one, did the same thing. As of right now, that one's only got 271. Like, what? So then I did Optimus, 378. So I was like, have I not figured this out at all?
Maybe it's the time of day too.
Maybe, but then I put 2 Thunder Punch things up and those shot up to over 1,000.
Okay.
And then I did one that's just a picture of marker heads that I doodled, and it's like on paper and the markers are laying next to it. And that one's like the second highest at 1,600.
Okay.
So then I did today, I did a specific reel for Instagram and I filmed like my markers over to some faces that I drew. That one so far has got 61. I don't know how anything works.
61?
Yes. Nothing makes any sense. I don't understand the pattern.
I don't either. This doesn't. I think, okay, so I've read about it a little bit, and it says something about time of day that you post, and I don't know that necessarily has like a ton to do with it, but it could.
It could.
But it seems to change because sometimes when I post the same time again, it doesn't do anything. So I don't know if it's the day and time. So I'm like, do I need to write down what days it is and what times it is that I actually get something?
Maybe. You should be able to look at your insights and see what time of day is best for you.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. I've looked at it and it doesn't really, it hasn't helped.
Yeah. Why did that happen?
I don't know. It's like everything else. YouTube, everything. I don't know what worked. I know how to get viewers on mine now. I just have to keep doing tutorials on Clip Studio. I'm just and I know that, and I keep meaning to go back, but it's like, I also want to draw.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. It's really rough to figure out how to manage your time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
with this being your job. And like not getting brain fried on doing the same thing.
Yep.
And wanting to do like there's like something that you really want to draw suddenly, but you're like, I probably shouldn't do that because I should probably just be working. So that sucks. But I'm trying to figure out the balance.
Yeah, well, let me know.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, maybe there isn't one, and I'm just
I don't think there's one just because everything keeps changing. That's the problem. It's like if you could figure out what works and then you could kind of get in the rhythm, but then all of a sudden it doesn't work anymore and you're having to spend time being a marketing person.
Yeah. So there's this artist that I really like, and he is like making bank off just basically having his own website. I think I've mentioned him.
What is he putting on his website?
Like he does like tutorials, and he'll have he has his own kind of like magazine.
Okay.
Called Crimson. So I guess he was doing Patreon, but he was saying that they take too much of a percentage, which I don't know how much Patreon takes, but if you're making like bank off your Patreon, I think they'd be taking a huge amount, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like even the smallest amount would be a ton. So I didn't realize that, because like at first you think these sites are like being like, we hardly take anything at all, or we won't take anything at all. Yeah, exactly, Gabrielle. Instagram's really bad with that. And it used to not be, because I would get followers a lot when I would post things way back when. And I think I'm too late to everything.
Yep, me too.
So yeah, so it's like as soon as you get there, it's okay. Like you're like, oh, I might actually, and then that's when the algorithm changes, and you're like, so when can I get to something like that? It just, everything's dumb. But this guy, he even like was showing what he was making off of just 2 months of merch sales. Like just 2 merch sales, basically. And that it was so freaking much money. I was like, how is he doing this? Like, what's your secret, please? Could I be your apprentice?
Like what type of merch is he doing?
I don't know exactly what kind, but like there's like Rake 2 where he does like sexy stickers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he sells out immediately.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what type of following, and how do you get that following? I just want to be comfortably making income. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, but like, doesn't have to be that much.
Well, that's like at conventions. I'm getting to the point where I want to do less. I don't want the most of my money I make there to be from commissions, because it's really hard to draw at a show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really don't want to do that.
But I would rather like sell things, whether it's prints or books, or like I'm going to make some robot little buttons and things and just different stuff. I would rather sit there and hand somebody something and then take their money.
Yeah. So like if I could do prints, which seems super fun, but like I don't know, like, because I want to do my own characters and everything, but it's like I don't know if that would sell or if people would just like the way it looks.
There's no way to tell until you try it.
Oh, okay. Because I've never been to a con, so
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I've never been to, not even like as a fan.
There's some original things will sell, some won't. But I mean, the well-known characters are always going to sell more. That's just the way it is. But building up, like having something to where people will come by and buy something that you made that's your original thing. It can be, I mean, people do it. It's just difficult to know if any one thing you draw is going to be that thing.
Yeah.
And you have to get out there and experiment. You just have to well, it's like setting up a store, right? It's like you open up a store for 3 days and you're testing out merchandise.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't sell, you take it off the shelf.
So, yeah. It's not that I don't want to do fan art either. I just, of course, feel like when will I have the time for that?
Right. Well, I mean, too, it's like those guys that do the wall of print stuff. They always make tons of money, and they've never worked on any so the wall of prints guys are the ones who have a huge, like, 20-foot towering thing behind them with prints like from wherever, like small prints of every character that you could possibly imagine.
Oh,
but
dang.
They haven't ever worked on anything.
What?
Yeah, and so it's just fan art essentially, and people just the masses don't care if you've worked on it. They just like that character. Well, I want that print, and they will make a crap ton of money. Meanwhile, somebody sitting next to them who created those characters might not be making anything.
So wait, where do they get the prints from? They're just making.
No, well, they drew it.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yeah. But it's like they're not. They've never worked on the property for real.
Got it. Yeah.
So that's pretty. That can be kind of annoying.
Yeah, a bummer.
So, like, I mean, when I started, I sold for a few years, and it was like 20-some years ago. Like I would have my little Spider-Man print maybe available, and I never worked on Spider-Man, but very quickly I kind of got away from that. But I also was working on Transformers and G.I. Joe, so I'll sell a crap ton of that stuff, but I've also worked on it. So and Hasbro lets me do that, so it's a little different.
Sick.
But yeah, that's the frustrating thing, that they just like will just set up in huge wall of prints. And then DJ says, oh, I thought they were where is it? Why is it not showing it there? I thought they were just downloading fan art and selling. Well, some of them may. There's a lot of shenanigans that go on.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, but it's like, shouldn't the people running the con or whatever the crap figure that out?
Well,
like, shouldn't they know that?
I think they know, but when it depends on, maybe some of them don't. I don't understand. The only show I have a real problem with it is like New York, for example, like, because Artist Alley, you will have guys that have worked on actual books in comics, and they won't get a table because they cycle through stuff. But then you'll walk through and see those wall of print peoples who have never worked professionally at all. And they get tables. And I'm like, there should be like some like system of like, this is a Comic-Con, it's huge. The preference should go to people that, I don't know, have worked in comics.
Yeah.
But it's not the case. So the first year I was there, like one of the first years I set up, it was me and 2 other studio mates had set up together. And we had all worked on G.I. Joe, Doctor Who, all this stuff. And the guy next to us was the Wall of Prints guy, and he hadn't done anything, but he was just carrying, he kept kind of bragging about it, had this big wad of money, and we weren't making any money, and he hadn't done anything.
What the crap? Don't brag about it.
Oh, yeah, he was a little jerk about it. Yes, personality. If you can be a salesperson, that helps too. It does. But I think but again, I think you just have to be friendly. Just don't sit there and, I try to put on my friendly face, which is why I am completely decimated after conventions.
I do have a sparkling personality and everything, so.
Like I'm not over the top, but I'll talk to people. It just gets exhausting, and I don't mind talking to people.
Yeah.
But when you go from me sitting here alone every day to suddenly that, I need a day or 2 to recover.
I need a week or 2 to recover.
My wife never understood why I was so tired when I came back from conventions, and she went to New York with me one year. And when she came home, she's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, I bet.
It takes a while to get over.
Being around people generally is like that. Which you don't think it takes its toll until like after you're like, dang. Or you do it for like a couple hours.
Yep.
Like I'm already over this.
Welcome, Crom.
Hello, Crom.
So yeah, when I got back And I got a decent amount of sleep at the show last weekend before. And even when I came home, I think I slept most of Monday. Like I was just,
Nice.
I was dead.
But like, yeah, I mean, I guess I could do the not that we're encouraging the wall of prints, but like I could do something like that. I've never been in comics, so I don't know.
You could just, you should get prints are fairly inexpensive to get. So you should just like print up some and see what happens.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
do that.
I gotta make them first,
Yep. Yes, you do.
because like I don't have anything. I got no content.
You
I don't
should,
even
yes, you do.
hardly. I feel like it takes me so long to actually get something on, and I'm like, why am I not getting a following? And I'm like, oh, that's why.
Chuddy Cuddles became a YouTube member. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
And you have access to all the fun emojis now that I can't post from StreamYard. But
Yeah, that's come on, StreamYard.
come on, Stream, get your crap together.
Get it together.
Okay, so let's see. Am I ready to start coloring? Let's hop back in here and see what you're doing. What part of the? Oh, you're working on the. Is that a flamingo?
It's a rosette spoonbill.
Yes. Has Crom not? Have you not seen a Siege stream? This is Siege.
This is me. I am Siege.
And drawing. What you said? It was a what kind of bird?
I believe it's rosette spoonbill.
Oh, okay.
I don't know for sure if I pronounced that right, but that's
Rosette. I must be getting old because well, I know I'm getting old, but I'm at the point where when I see a bird, I'm like, what kind of bird is that? I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, same though, but it's like I don't know if that has to do with your artisticness or
Maybe because there are some birds I just don't like for artistic reasons, like robins. That little white ring around their eyes really creeps me out.
Really?
Yeah, it just looks weird.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something I don't like about it.
Huh.
I like everything else about the robin except that. And I
Like,
guess
why
I
is
should
that
take
there?
that up. I shouldn't. I mean, I guess I should take that up with God.
Yeah, like ask
I mean,
him
like,
about
yeah,
that.
hey, I'm sorry, but what was up with that little white ring?
Like,
about
why
it?
the crap is that there?
We need a. Guzmetti says we need a siege emoji.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll make one.
Of me like flipping out or what?
I should get your the one with your severed head.
Oh,
That could be an emoji.
yeah, that'd be good. I
He's
need
got
to
funny memes.
make some new pictures of myself. So
I need to get a new avatar. I need a better like businessy avatar logo branding thing.
I think your other one before the eye patch one was good for that.
Yeah, I mean that's the one I've been using until I could come up with something better. I switched up to the eye patch because I was bitter.
Oh, what happened?
Oh no, just life.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get
the
it.
internet.
Yeah.
Actually, Pete Mack made that on Discord. He took my other one and put the Escape from LA motif on it.
Oh, okay.
The chicken is the best bird, says Kusmeti.
To eat?
Well, maybe. What about duck? Duck is pretty good to eat.
I've never had duck.
I've had it once or twice. It's pretty good.
I'd like the Peking duck. I would like to try that.
All right, let's see here. I've got to start coloring. We'll finish this one today.
I'm not gonna finish this today. I know I'm not going to.
Yeah, but yours is prettier than mine. Mine's like just a boring old transformer.
No, that's not true.
Mine is a nostalgic, fading nostalgia. All right.
Maybe being I have sexy art that would sell as prints. That would
Probably,
be fun for me if that
yeah,
would
that
actually
actually would.
work.
That does sell too. I don't have sexy art unless, well, I have sexy in a different way. I mean, let's face it, that Insecticon's pretty sexy, but
Yeah, and are you saying that Madge isn't sexy? Are we allowed to say that about her?
Sexy?
Yeah.
Are you saying that only certain things qualify as sexy and not everything?
You guys, could this year get any
I don't know. I don't know what she wants me to say.
It doesn't matter what you say. Everything is wrong.
Yeah, until she says it. But then if you agree, it might also be wrong.
Well, she's always trying to do better.
Yeah, and we should be learning.
Yeah, we should educate ourselves. Do better. Educate yourself. All right, let's see here. I've got to go steal the colors from the other ones to save time. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Boring old Transformer. Actually, my Transformers do sell pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, that's your thing.
But there's a part of me that goes, how much longer are people at conventions going to really care? Because you get, oh man, that's old school. That brings me back. Blah blah blah. Like, oh yeah, it does. These kids today, do they know anything?
Are there not any new Transformers things? Like,
no, there are, but I always
cartoons
draw
or
the old
anything?
ones because old.
I don't know. I never thought about it.
All right, I've got to pull up some reference for shrapnel. Where's the purple go?
Or shrapnel.
On G1. Let me look there.
These birds are more complicated than those blue jays that I did. Maybe I'm making it more complicated, but
Arms. There's a message for you.
oh, there is? I was looking at my reference.
Oh.
I want you to be comfortably making income too. Yeah. You're so funny.
Is that what that emoji is?
That was me. Yeah. That's my dad.
New file. Okay, his arms are purple. Purple arms and feet.
Warble Palms.
Yikes. That's wrong. Why is it doing that? Oh, that's why. Oh, is it going to do this again? What's the problem here? There we go.
I need to make some brushes to make things easier for me, like just pop some earrings on.
Earring brushes?
Yeah, to just be like, boom, earrings. But it's not cheating because I made the brush.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's like it's not cheating for me to trace this because I originally drew that one.
Yeah.
It's called
You are
time-saving.
tracing it?
I was inking it. I'm re-inking it.
That's cool, though. I agree with this.
Yeah, that's why they go so fast.
Sick.
Because I'm taking old commissions and I'm just doing them better for prints.
I agree.
Yep, gotta save time, people.
Nobody gets that. Oh, look at all of them yelling in the chat.
Yeah, look at them.
I know they're thinking it. Oh.
They're just like, I can't believe that you have no artistic integrity.
You know, I find that funny because like people will get after artists for doing that, but it's like they don't even draw.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't even get it.
I'm a business. I'm not Michelangelo over here. And you know what? The thing is that the stuff that I actually do care about and put a lot of energy in, everyone ignores. So it's like, y'all can shut up.
Yeah.
It's like I do stuff that I really like, take the time to do, and it does the most poorly. So this stuff is for everyone that doesn't like the other stuff. So there. AL is driving, so she's going silent, but sip and save. Oh, I'm out of sips, but I will save. That's a good idea.
Yeah, dang.
Do you have a job, bro?
No, bro. I just trace over these women. I don't know how to draw bodies.
I don't even know what a woman is, bro.
I don't even know what a body is. What's anatomy? Don't even draw it, bro. So I'm wondering what to do with what she's wearing.
I really like the lighting on that, by the way.
Thank you.
I like how it fades with the texture into the light on the, I guess to the right.
Like
the dark to the
like on her hip area.
like her hip and her arm.
Yeah.
Next to the bird. Yeah.
Thanks.
Crom asks, "Can we commission you at any time, Brian? Got something for you after you make it around to Megatron." You can. You hit me up. I'll put it on the list.
Do you have like a commissions set price list, or do you just
It's generally around 150 to 200 for just a straight up thing like this.
okay.
And then if it gets more complicated, it's more.
Do you how do you inform people that it'll be more complicated and more?
Well, I'll tell them it's like one figure with a limited background is like the base. If they want another figure or super detailed background, then I start jacking the price up.
Okay. Cool.
At conventions, I basically got it worked out to where it's 150 for a full body and 100 for a bust, just because it's easy to do that.
Oh, okay.
And I used to do full color, but I've stopped doing that at shows. I'm just doing like gray marker stuff. Just because one, it's a crap ton of things to carry, and two, it's like I can do the black or the gray ones pretty quickly, but the color it's just too much to do, constantly being interrupted by people.
I don't think I would be able to even freaking draw. I'm not good at drawing in front of people or like being around people drawing. Does that make sense? It's like there's too much going on.
Yeah, well, it is distracting because you're trying to, like, as soon as somebody comes up, you have to set it aside and you're trying to answer questions or sell them something, and then you have to sit down and be like, okay, where was I? What was I just doing?
Yeah, it's like your flow is just completely
there's
broken.
no flow. There's no flow at a show.
So you're like, if you would like a crappy commission.
Do what?
Like, if you would like a crappy commission, sure.
I was talking to a friend of mine. He was set up next to me, and he goes, people will post commissions I do at shows, and I wish they wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'd be like, sometimes when I do that,
I think he's going to start just drawing things beforehand and put them on the table and say, look, here's how much this is. And I might start doing that.
That's a good idea. But like, I do that too sometimes when I sell art. And plus, I feel like when you take pictures of it, it does not look the same.
Yeah.
Like, even when you scan it, it's like, why does this not look as good as when I drew? Not that, I'm going, that looked so good. But like, it just doesn't look good at all. And like, when people post it on Twitter, I'm like, ugh.
You have to seriously tweak things in Photoshop to get it to look near what it looks like in person.
Yeah.
And even then, it's not like, especially with color marker things, I'll scan them in and it never looks exactly the same. There's no grind without drawing, bruh.
Yeah.
True. What's up, Pablo Romero Art?
Pablo. I know that my iPad is like constantly like, you need to plug this in at night so it'll update. And I don't.
You're like, screw that.
And so now my pen is just not working. It keeps going like, Okay, now it's working. Like right now when I'm trying to demonstrate.
Why did that? Okay, why is that doing that? That's what I don't.
What's happening?
So I've got it select only this layer, right? Oh, I know why. Never mind.
Okay.
And it's filling in everything, but it looks like it's, I think I'm behind the scenes. Yep, there's a line right there. That's what it is. Okay.
Cool.
Ignore me. Just carry on.
I'm just really glad you figured that out.
Thanks for the help and the support.
You're welcome. I'm always here for you, bro.
Yeah.
What did you do for Easter?
Do what?
What did you do for Easter?
Well, on Saturday we went to my brother's and he had cooked barbecue.
Sick.
And then yesterday we went to church. We went to get Mexican food.
Mm.
And then I crashed hard and took a long nap.
Hard?
Hard. And then I mowed the lawn.
After you crashed?
After I crashed, yeah.
That's dangerous, Brian. Was it a riding lawnmower?
It's not a riding lawnmower. I'm not that rich.
Not yet.
No. And my yard isn't I don't have enough grass for it to justify a riding lawnmower.
Yeah.
Scanning in watercolor art is a nightmare. Yes, it is. Look good in person, Pablo's paintings, but take some tweaking to look decent. Yep.
Yeah.
Grind hard, nap hard, brah.
Yeah, brah.
Take a good photo, then scan the painting. After that, in Photoshop, I use the match color to make the scan match the color. Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah, you have to take a photo, like, because if you scan it, it just does not look good at all. But I know that some people scan them and they look okay, but then I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Depends on the scanner, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. You need a $900 scanner. I don't have that kind of money.
I remember way back when I started, 11 by 17 scanners were like $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
You just couldn't find any of them. So we were scanning in pages in half and then going in Photoshop and having to piece them together.
Mm-hmm.
And now everything's just like, well, scanners are cheap and it's all like Clip Studio now. So it's like, done.
Yeah. The scanner I really liked doesn't work for any of these computers anymore, so that kind of sucks. Like, the scanner still works, but it's obsolete.
Oh. Which, what do you have?
It's like a little HP. It was for my mom, but I just ended up using it a lot. And it's like it kind of wasn't working for my computer either because you don't have the right software anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm not really sure what you're trying to select. But somehow I could fudge it and it would still work.
I've got a brother printer that's probably 12 years old at this point.
Oh.
And it's a print 11 by 17 printer, scanner, fax. I mean, if you used a fax anymore.
Yeah.
And it still works. It works great. It's the one that we had at the studio when I left in 2013. And it still works. Still trucking along.
How?
I don't know.
You don't have to like find the what do you call it? Drivers or whatever?
No.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man. You just you don't.
You keep doing your thing.
Bro. Get the struggle, bro. Everything's just handed to you, bro.
Yeah, everything just works for Brian.
And you're old. You're taking work away from the younger artists, bro.
Yeah, that's problematic for me. I'm gonna need you to quit.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and die.
I'm gonna need you to go back to Tony, honestly.
Horatio, where have you been for the last 2 decades?
He's been looking for you.
Get in here. Your lunch was way too long. Okay.
I just imagine him wondering where you are.
Whatever happened to Brian? I wonder where he is. He is just doing something.
It is something.
It's like, yes, I am. I am doing just,
Just something.
Something. They always put a E in front of the anything with an S.
Yeah.
It must be in Farsi. That's the way it works.
Yeah. That's proper language.
Yeah.
I was gonna say English.
That's proper, that's proper talking. That's American.
That's how we do in America.
That's called freedom speech. We don't put up with none of that, none of those shenanigans in our language.
I don't like that. I don't want it.
What?
Little freaking cloth thing.
If you could just die, that would be great. Yep, that's true.
That would be
After
great.
lunch stream. Yeah. I know. I'm all over the place. And it's me and Siege on a Monday.
Yeah. So we're extra bitter.
There are no rules anymore. Nobody respects the rules.
Yeah, so like we can do whatever we want.
Mm-hmm. I don't have Tony telling me what to do now.
Nope. He'll find you someday, though. Don't worry about it.
Your dad says don't sell him out. He's supposed to be working.
So I shouldn't have said that was you.
Well,
I don't know what to tell you, man.
you just doxed your dad.
That kind of seems like a you problem.
Yeah. Brian, submit official request for commission when you get time. Check Discord. No rush. Will do. Thank you.
Oh, the neighborhood trader.
Neighborhood trade threer.
All
right, I've got to do some shadows.
Okay, I'm gonna use a different
shadows and highlights on this. This is where I am here. I gotta switch over. Boom. Flat
oh,
done.
look at that.
Zopio. Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
That looked good.
Some of the lines seem a little. Oh, I know what's up. I know what's up. I think. No, I don't. The lines are just maybe too thin. I need to beef those things up.
Yeah, make them thick.
Thick. That is with 4 C's. Not that thick. Yikes.
Oh, dang. That's like 2 C's.
Thick.
2 cc's of thickness.
Actually, I'm going to go back with white over it anyway. So why does it matter? See, this is what I do. Watch this. This is my little trick for making things look more 3-dimensional.
Okay.
See a little white on there.
Whoa.
And then I put the shading in. It's going to look all cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. Calm down.
Whoa.
Calm down.
I can't. This is amazing.
This is where the grind brought me, bruh. I put in the hours and now I'm just grinding like,
I didn't choose the grind. The grind chose me. Well, that instantly looks cooler.
I know.
If I tried it, it would be terrible because I've never done it before.
Whatever. When you go to do your wall of Transformer prints.
Oh no. That sounds awful. I'll come over and be like, Brian, look at my wallet.
It's like, oh, dang.
I've never been involved in Transformers before, but this is easy money.
How much money have you made? I'm like, $17.50.
Come over to my wall, bro.
Your problem is you need a wall, bro.
Why didn't you go to wall?
I don't understand how they get to like big conventions because they have this huge wall, and I know they've probably flown there. And there's this 20-foot wall scaffolding thing with.
Oh yeah, like how they have a wall guy in every state.
Well, they're everywhere. Yeah. There was in the past there have been guys that will take other people's art and then just re-ink it. Like they'll take a penciler and they'll take the penciler's name off.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That's that makes me venomous.
Mm-hmm. My favorite story. Did you ever hear of Rob Granito?
I don't know.
So this would have been like 15 years ago or so. He was an art. Well, he would steal art and make it sound like it was his. For example, there's a picture of him. I think he tried to take credit for drawing art of Calvin and Hobbes a stamp.
What?
And he would like take pictures of him covered in paint with what is clearly a printed out version of Bill Watterson's drawing, and make it look like he had done it. And he was swiping people's art right and left, and he got caught. He got busted on Facebook.
Oh, well, how did it even take long at all?
I mean, I gotta look up the whole story. I wonder if I could find it. I'm gonna look it up here. Still gotta be around. If I just even search for it here. Oh, hang on. This is a chance for me to use this.
You're going surfing on the internet.
Here we go.
Oh, nice. You gonna play that every time we're looking something up?
Yeah, man.
You're like looking for reference.
Whoa,
what was that?
Find this. The man who got. Oh, yeah, it's all over the place. Okay, let's see. So here's, I'm gonna switch to yours. So while I'm reading this.
Okay.
This was from 2011. Okay. So let me just scan through this real quick. It's a really long story. This article in Multiversity Comics says, let's back up. For those not in the know, Rob Greeny, though, in the simplest of terms, is a thief and a liar. Oh, I see. He was going. He would pretend to be other people, like a anonymous DC assistant editor, and go on and start commenting about himself.
Okay.
But,
like he was a different person.
Yes, but the thing was, one of the reasons they figured it out was because he used the same weird misspellings. Like, for example, he in both accounts, his and his fake one, he would say legitimate as legit-omite.
Oh my gosh, what an idiot.
Yeah.
He was like trying to start a new thing.
Yeah.
He's like, this will start a trend.
So, I remember this. So this was way back when, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was the guy that at a convention, he was at a convention selling other people's art. And Ethan Van Sciver and Mark Waid got together and went to him and confronted him together.
Okay.
And those two are not friends. Okay.
Oh.
So that was I'd totally forgotten about that. So yeah, he was going back and he was just ripping off people's stuff and taking he was taking credit for covers done by other artists and yeah, the postage stamp. Anyway, I totally forgot about that guy. That's good stuff. So yeah, that was if you ever have a moment, just look him up.
Yeah, I'm going to. I need the drama.
His Macintosh is booting up.
My Macintosh.
Rachel's here. All right, there we go. So what are you working on right there? I don't see your pen moving.
I'm working on the cloth part. This. I'm just kind of like sketching.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
Right now. There we go. Yeah.
Now you were like, oh, screw this, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here like, ugh, this grind is heavy, bro.
You're sitting there like me when I used to work for Tony.
Yeah. Like how he says Brashear.
Brashear, are you busy? Yeah, Tony, I gotta be. Come here, please. Dang it. What do you ask?
I need to speak at you.
There is no limit to the amount of money you can make. $1 at a time. Okay, Tony.
Please let me go.
You did a good job. One day I tell you about the time that he wanted to take me to lunch.
I don't know. There's so many Tony stories I haven't heard.
I don't think I've told this one. So this was in my late phase where I didn't care anymore. And,
Great.
I was just bitter and
the Starbucks.
I had achieved my full form at that point. And he came into my warehouse little desk thing, and there's a bunch of boxes laying around, and he asked me, he's like, "These, what is this? This is, why are these boxes here?" And I'm like, "It's a warehouse, Tony. That's why there are boxes there." And he's like, "Clean this up. I bring people here. I want it to be neat." It's like, fine, whatever. So I cleaned it up. Just before lunch, he comes back in and goes, "What are you doing for lunch?" I'm like, "What? I don't know. Why?" "Because I want to take you to lunch." And I went, "Why?" He goes, "Because you did a good job." And I'm like, "I'm busy."
Oh
And I'm
my
like,
God.
I'm thinking to myself, man, an hour awkward at lunch with you is not a reward for a job well done.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But why?
Yeah, that was just
Me and you, Tony? Are you kidding me?
Oh man. I'll probably have another dream tonight that I
Yeah,
had to
we
go
talked
back
about
to.
him too much.
Yep.
I always have like fear that I'm gonna run into my boss, like at the store.
And it'd be like, "Hey, what's up? You?"
Yeah, but like, okay, so she got transferred before she left. So she was like talking about the fact that she's like, "I'm gonna help you guys as much as possible before I leave." So basically she didn't do anything.
Sure.
She was so pissed off about being transferred that she didn't help, and then she didn't even show up to work the last few days she was supposed to. And she was like, I just don't care about any of this anymore. So basically you guys are on your own. And she's like, "I'm not even going to try." I was like, "Well, this is completely different than what you said in the first place."
She had time to think about it.
So yeah. So immediately when she got transferred, if any of us tried to say hi to her when we saw her downstairs, she didn't talk to us. She acted like
Weird.
we did not exist. Like, and she would talk to anybody else that worked downstairs, but if we went down there to get something out of the kitchen, she just acted like we weren't even there. No, I don't stream independently. I'm gonna start making videos, but I don't think I'm gonna stream. I might eventually, like, never say never, but no. But yeah, she was so freaking weird. And then Alexa came back upstairs and she's like, I saw Shelly. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I was like, "Oh, hi, Shelly." And she just like went, ugh. I was like,
Wow.
"Are you kidding me?" So then I saw her when I was coming out of the break room to get ice, and she literally stopped in the doorway, looked at me, and just kept going. I was
That's
like,
weird.
She is so weird. She is the biggest drama queen. And what's more ridiculous is basically they were demoting her, and they were like, "But you get to keep your manager pay." And I was like,
Okay.
"To what? Keep her quiet?" Like, they didn't want to deal with her, so it's like, okay.
Well, I couldn't imagine why. Sounds like
She's
a
like,
pleasant
"Listen,
employee.
you guys, it's just the menopause."
She's been having menopause for like 10 years.
Yes, she has. Like, when you gonna get over that menopause? Then this one time she came up to me and she goes, "Do you see this on the tip of my nose?" And I was like, "What?" She goes, "It feels like hard and like it feels like it's turning white." She goes, "Do you think it's cancer?" Like, I don't know. Maybe don't be so paranoid about it though. It's like, why don't you make a doctor's appointment? She's like, "I probably should. I think it might be cancer."
And now she's dead.
No one has heard from her since. She's so weird. It was an interesting experience, to say the least.
Yeah, that's I don't know what. I guess I'm guessing that Tony retired because the company is not there anymore, and everybody. I noticed that I looked into it not too long ago, and everybody that was there is now like working at a different. All this, a lot of them went to the same company that was like in the same business, same audio like audiovisual company, but it was like
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Tony just sold it and retired.
Well, I hope that he's like living large, you know?
I
Way to
hope
go,
that he's
Tony.
he's fulfilled his dream of making his kebab restaurant.
Was that
Yeah, that was
what he
really cool.
wanted?
Yeah, that's what he's like. I'm going to make a kebab restaurant, and we're all like, yeah, please go do that.
Go do it now.
It's like, why are you still here? Please go make your kebab restaurant.
That'd be so funny if he did that. Let's go.
I need a party of 18. And I have a coupon. Oh, Tony, if only he knew that he was an emoji in my Discord.
Wait, he is?
Yeah, you haven't seen that?
I don't use anybody's. I forget those exist, and I'm like, oh, I should probably make those for mine.
Yeah, you should.
Dang.
So much for you to learn.
Yeah. At my, how old am I now? 15?
15?
Yeah.
All right. I should save. And then, oh, wait, I forgot to do the white around the symbol. Because that just looks like I'm a professional.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's the illusion of being a professional.
Let's see. I think I want to. Where did that come from? What? Oh, wait, never mind. That's how I had it colored. I forgot. There's too many. Like, I gotta stop making new layers. Uh-oh. Booster found us.
Booster's creepily peering out of a bush.
He does that. In a cute way.
He's spying on us, but it's really cute.
But look how cute he is. It's like, you know, when you see a squirrel,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, come on, little guy. Come
And then
on.
you get rabies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, speaking of which, not, I mean, I was afraid of the rabies for a second, but, so I was cleaning out my office, and my mom was like, come out here, look. And I was like, what? She's like, look at the tree. And then the squirrel is coming around the tree, like right in my face. And I was backing up, and he's like right on the tree, and he's like starting to like peer up. Like he looked like he was ready to jump on my face. And she was like talking about my dog walking over, and she's like, okay, but you don't have your rabies shot. She's like, the dog does, but you don't. I was like, you asked me to come out here.
Your mom tried to kill you.
Yeah, she's like, just get a little closer to the tree, honey.
It's not going to hurt you at all.
I'm sure you're fine.
It'll be okay. Is that supposed to be purple, or what did I do there? Dang it. I gotta look it up again. Shrapnel G. Yeah, it's already there. It's already in my tree.
Do you keep
forever.
putting an effect on your voice? It seems like you keep going like ooh, all of a sudden.
I'm not meaning to.
Oh, maybe you're turning into a robot.
Maybe I am.
That's cool.
Pretty sweet. I'm a robot now.
Bruh.
No, I don't think it is. So it's all just silver. Never mind, everyone. It's okay.
All right. What should I do with this?
No one wants a rabid siege.
I'm pretty sure I'm rabid enough.
You should get rabies, then stream, and then post. I bet you could get Instagram followers then.
Yeah, I'll be like, my struggle with rabies.
It is so hard having rabies.
You guys wouldn't even get it. Did you hear about that one chick that pretended to have Tourette's?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh. I was like, wow. I don't know why I'm like so into this because I'm like, I have to figure out how this ends. And then she even had live streams from before that she didn't tick or anything. I love that. Where she didn't even bother taking them off. She's like, oops.
So there's a question about Babbage asked if there was no way to automatically turn the lines white. There is. And I'm doing it right now just because I was like, is this going to work? The reason I didn't before was because if I had drawn it by hand on paper and scanned it in and the background on this same line layer was white, it wouldn't work. And so I'm just used to doing it the other way. But yes, you can. I was just having to go check it to prove to myself that I wasn't misremembering. But I will do that now. Look.
Yeah, look, it
Whoop-a-doo-doo.
That saves time. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
How
I
much
don't
time
know.
that saves. Just
Maybe.
I don't know.
Why is anything?
Nothing is anything. Oh, everything is nothing. It's hard to
Everything
be
is
this
such a
deep.
burden.
Should I make this
Let me go back to this. Wait a minute.
transparent, this part, or
It is. Well, I mean,
or
is it
should I make it solid?
Is it different than the other thing?
Yeah, it's like, so this is her skirt right here. Okay, I can't even circle it because I'm not on the right layer. But this is her skirt, you know, right here. And then this would be like attached to her back, I guess.
It makes it have something a little more interesting.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
Balances out that color. Like the pink and the birds and the... I like it colored.
Cool. Okay, we'll do it like that. So we'll make it not transparent. If I can find anything in these layers. Solid.
Life is memes. Jim O'Reilly says, is this still live or is it Memorex? A reference that all the kids love. They love their Memorex references.
I don't get it.
What's Memorex? What's her?
I'm 15. Surprised Zach's not in the chat.
Well, what's he doing? What's he been up to?
I don't know.
Well, I certainly don't.
I don't know. You're like, if you don't, I don't.
I couldn't possibly know.
We don't even talk. I don't even know that guy.
I don't even know who you're talking about, bruh.
Who's Zach? Okay.
My nephew is named Zach. There's a little factoid for you.
Is it Z-A-C-K or is it Z-A-C-H?
Z-A-C-H.
Everybody spells it that way. That's interesting.
Zach.
Maybe it's just Final Fantasy that spells it Z-A-C-K.
and Saved by the Bell.
Ugh, sure.
Ugh.
Ugh. That show is so flipping boring. I know Elliot would hate for me to say that, but
Is Elliot a big?
yeah, I said that one time because you were talking about Saved by the Bell somehow again. Like, how does that show get brought up so much? But he was like, Sage, how got you?
I think I used to watch it in high school, but it is kind of boring.
It's really boring. I tried it once. Where are these layers going?
So you're not a fan of Saved by the Bell?
Nope. Just
you're more Disney night. I don't even know what. For a while there in the 2000s, wasn't Disney doing like a ton of like live action things? Teeny bopper looking preteen things.
I don't know. I just watched Boy Meets World.
Oh.
That was my thing. And that, I don't know that it didn't go that far into the 2000s.
Brian, there are people here who don't know who Elliot is. Get Elliot to do another live stream. It's been a week. He was on last week. Where were you?
There's people here that don't know who Elliot is?
Yeah, it's true. Probably.
Oh, Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, huge crush on Kelly. Kelly is one of the main reasons that I watched Saved by the Bell, I'll admit.
I don't know. Who the crap is Kelly?
Kelly Kapowski.
I don't know. Bro, that show was boring. Also, there was that chick with the unibrow.
Chick with the unibrow? That was like a...
Why was that a style choice?
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Well, I'm gonna surf the internet real quick to find it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
You're going surfing on the internet.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm getting some.
Okay. I'm even gonna look it up specifically. Unibrow.
It must have been one of the nerd girls, maybe.
In what's it called? Saved by the Bell.
You don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
You don't even get it. Oh, here she is. I'm gonna put it in the Discord.
What did you search for?
I literally said unibrow girl and Saved by the Bell.
Girl Saved by the Bell. I'm searching for unibrow girl.
She just comes right up.
Wow, not in DuckDuck. Did you use Google?
Yeah.
That's why. I don't like using Google.
What do you
I'll use it this time though. Just for the sake of
Google's the only thing, bro.
Did you post it in the Discord?
No, because I thought you were looking it up.
Oh.
Which one do you want me to post it in?
Post it in the my regular one.
Okay. In the ether. Here she is.
Now I have to pull that up. Let me open up Discord. Come on, Discord. Well, there's some food. Oh, Lisa?
Sure.
Sure, that's who it is. I've never noticed that she had a unibrow.
Yeah, I noticed that immediately.
She kind of does.
She does. She has a unibrow. I just don't know why no one did something about that.
Well, Screech is dead.
Yeah. I did hear about that. I'm not really sure what that has to do with her
What?
unibrow, though.
Yeah, DJ, I didn't notice that either. But anyway, so we've talked about Saved by the Bell way too much.
Yes. I
For
think
someone
we
that
don't
hates it
ever
so
have to
much,
talk
here
about
you
it
are
again.
Googling things.
I have proof.
I'm just trying to prove my point, bruh.
Don't be weird about it. I don't secretly love Saved by the Bell.
It's not what I heard.
Don't.
Word on the street is love some Saved by the Bell.
I hate it. Ugh. Okay, let's figure this out. One day I'll be good at lighting.
What do you mean one day?
One day.
Shut up.
I'll learn where it comes from and everything, I guess.
Screech died. Yeah, the actor died last year, I think. Dustin Diamond, that was his name.
Dang, that's a cool name.
Oh, so now you're interested.
I don't love Saved by the Bell. Ugh.
But that's a pretty sweet name, bro.
But that is objectively a cool name. I immediately forget everyone's names.
Well, that's because you're a bad person.
Yeah.
I have a hard time remembering names. I'm trying to do better.
Trying to be a good person.
I have to do it at the gym because I'm teaching, and it's not good to forget your students' names.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm having to make a conscious effort to be a good person, to remember names.
It's hard to make efforts.
Why is effort so hard?
I wish effort was easy.
Unibrow Siege. This is Pablo.
I'll make a poolside babe of Unibrow Siege.
I'm sure that would be very popular.
Let's
with
hope
certain
not.
people, with a certain group.
No. That must be a fetish.
Like maybe a furry.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna get in trouble with someone here.
You're like, uh-oh. I've been bad. People will be like, dang, I was so into Helga from Hey Arnold when I was a kid. That unibrow really did it for me. Booster says Unibrow Siege is banned.
All right, I'm making progress here.
Oof, look at that. Starting with the lighting. I think it was Neverhood Trader, I think, that made the suggestion I should do like a zombie siege for the what did I call them? Spooky chicks, or what are they called?
Yeah, what are they called?
Must know. I don't remember.
You should remember your brands.
I know, I don't remember anything. I've been working on a lot of things. Okay. What are they called? Tricky chicks.
Oh.
Put a mustache on a female sailor once. That was me, Zombie Siege, eating brains. Yeah. Whose brains should I be eating?
Unibrow.
Dude with unibrow. I guess it could also be a woman, you know. I don't discriminate.
Why is it all? Why does it have to be a woman?
Doesn't have to be. I'm just saying. Should it be? Oh, Brian's brains. I don't know. I don't want to eat Brian's brains.
Too chalky.
It's too dusty. Brian Zombie Seed should be eating Brian's brains. Wait. Brian Zombie? Because you pick his brain about art. Oh.
Yeah, that's need a lot.
So he'll
like
have like
flow
a
chart.
a pencil stabbed through his eye or something. Eat Brian's brains to get all his powers. Brr, brr, brr.
I remember about 10 years ago, zombies at conventions was all the thing. Like everything was zombie, everything.
Zombie furries. Furry zombies.
Well, it was when all those Marvel zombie books came out.
Oh.
And it was like everybody was drawing the zombies.
Cool.
I guess.
I guess.
It was.
Really?
What is anything anymore? I don't know.
I hate everything.
Everything is just a burden.
It's deeper when I hate everything.
I make better art when I'm angsty. Ugh.
Ugh. Everything in my life is tragic. I can only create in sadness.
You know, I'm a pretty deep person. I feel things pretty deeply. So, I mean, that's why I make art.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't get it. You're not deep enough.
I really express my frustrations with the capitalist system and the status quo. And my prints are $20.
If you're interested.
Yes, I accept PayPal.
He pulls out his phone that has that little scanner on it.
Yeah.
You wanna put your chip reader in here?
Yeah, if I could just, can I get you a sign? Do you want a receipt?
Could I have your email?
You'll sign up for my mailing list?
I don't have any friends.
Why do I hurt inside?
Do you want to talk? What are you doing for lunch? Okay, we're getting somewhere now. I really want to make an actual background with this one.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm gonna attempt.
What's it gonna be?
I think I want it to be like a lake type of thing going, or like a big pond. What determines a lake or a pond?
I don't know. Someone looked that up on the internet.
Yes, surf.
Surf the internet.
Please. I'm wondering like if it's just this size.
It has to be like over a certain size. I bet it's not even a die-hard measurement.
Yeah, it's basically just whatever you want. Ugh, I hate uncertainty. This bird has no legs.
Well, maybe in the wrong business because there's no rules in art. It's just whatever you feel, bruh.
There are no rules. Ugh. I hate it.
Imposing your Western sense of normalcy on my art. I just make things. Oh, my Batman prints are $2 for $5.
2 for $5? Dang. It's a good deal.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
I got bills to pay, bro.
I did not steal these. Oh, here's Zach.
Oh, look.
With broken ideas.
Jim O'Reilly asks, is that layer set to overlay for your highlights? It's set to screen. It is a screen layer.
Screen layer. Oh crap, that's the wrong thing.
Oh, what'd you do now?
I was on the wrong layer again.
Oh, we have an answer. A lake has to be between 2,000 to 4,000 feet, and it has to have an open outlet. A pond has a closed outlet and is around 4 to 20 feet deep. When you say 2,000 to 4,000 feet,
Yeah, what do you mean?
what do you mean? Depth or lakes are 200 plus acres. Is that for like 2,000 to 4,000 feet?
Wait, you say 4 to 20 feet deep now for a pond. 20 is that's deep. Can ponds be that deep?
Huh. It has to be 20 to 20 to 4,000 feet deep.
I ain't getting in that.
The Great Lakes? I mean, that's technically. Well, now we learned something. This is educational.
I don't even think I'd get in it if it was 20 feet deep.
Zach has no idea what's going on. Siege is drawing that.
This. Hello?
Those birds will peck your eyes out.
Yeah, they're spoonbills, bro.
They will spoon your eyes out.
You probably don't even know what that is. Freaking spoonbills.
Do you even bird watch, bruh?
Because, like, you're a normie if you don't.
Normies just go about their day. They don't even care that the eastern towhees are right there under the bushes. That's right. You do not find this quality of information and entertainment, edutainment on other channels.
There's no nudity. She doesn't have heart-shaped nipples.
Or does she?
Maybe. She's like, I got this surgically done.
Well, now that's going to be a thing on TikTok.
The new TikTok trend.
Yikes.
Not the Kim K butt, but the heart-shaped nipples. You got to rename the stream to heart-shaped nipples.
That will bring in a whole different audience.
Yeah.
And get me demonetized.
You'll be like flat earth and heart-shaped nipples.
Oh, man. Yeah, we should do that. we need to... I should label this flat earth drawing stream, and then people get in and yell at me on both sides of the flat earth.
Or they just won't even watch the stream. They'll be like, thank you for promoting flat earth.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for spreading the word, brother.
For joining the forces.
I think that might be my my favorite comment I've ever gotten. But AL says, okay, I'm back, and the first thing I heard was heart-shaped nipples.
That just so happens to be when she comes back.
When I the time-lapse video that I named all these ladies are flat earthers, and it's just a no talking stream of a time lapse of me drawing, and at the end it says "see you around."
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "Oh, you're delusional." I said, "Yeah, it's a joke. It would only be a joke if you didn't believe it." And I'm like,
You're like, okay, psycho.
All righty, okay.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for stopping by, okay?
See you around. If you didn't believe it. Like, okay, if you don't want it to be a joke, it's not a joke.
What did AL walk into? You walked into the best darn place on the internet.
Yeah. Check out these nipples.
Siege needs to take some figure drawing classes. She's only taken one, and it was a person who had a procedure done. And
it was the latest TikTok trend.
Latest TikTok influencer.
So I don't like TikTok.
Yeah.
I think we're all there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we're all down with that, sure.
we're all down with hating the TikToks. So, but like it seems like, no, I don't even know what the concept is. See, is art doing well on there, or is it just that people like watching short videos of people drawing? You know what I mean?
On TikTok?
On TikTok, because I've heard that they're like, start a TikTok.
Well, I mean, they've actually extended how much you can do on there now. It used to be just a minute, but I think it's more now. But Elliot has started doing TikToks.
Oh, how's that going?
And apparently it's going pretty well for him. And I'm resisting.
Yeah, I really don't want to do it, but I'm like, am I just being the one that's like,
at a certain point, it's like you just gotta like separate yourself from your art promotion and be like, okay, this is my business hat. This is a business account. I'm promoting my art. I'm not on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like. Should I do that, or should I just keep?
I don't know.
I really
we should all get on it at once and try it and see what happens.
Yeah, but we have to actually try. Otherwise, there won't be a point.
I don't know.
I don't either. I just don't want to do it.
I want somebody else to handle all that for me.
Yeah. And I don't want my name attached to it.
But I want to reap all the benefits of it.
Yeah. So, like, if somebody could just do this.
If I could get all the benefits of this without having to touch it, that'd be great.
Maybe I'll pay Booster to do a TikTok for me. I don't want to have to.
All right. Did I get all this done? Is this all on here? What's going on? I think I did. Did I?
You did it.
Let me see. Let me switch back over. So there's Bombshell, and I'm going to. I think that's pretty much about equally done. They just need to match. And they do. So now I'm going to take all of this. Awesome. It's super easy. I'm going to take all of this. Where's the grid?
Oh, I do that too.
I'm going to copy. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to go over here and go boom.
Sick.
Look at that.
Now they match.
Now they're going to be a set. So you'll want to buy all three, not just one. That's business.
That's business. And that's how you do that.
And that is how we do the business. All right, so now I got to do the little outline though. Apparently, heart-shaped nipples is too much. You can say nipples, but not heart-shaped.
Oh, okay. Nipples.
The grid created tangents. Maybe, but I didn't.
Who's saying that? I knew it was going to be Zach.
Maybe.
It happened organically, so it's not a tangent.
That's right.
That's how that works. You know nothing about art.
Are you art hard enough?
Do you even art, bro?
I did not create any of the Transformers. I was on the creative team that killed Snake Eyes, however.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's true. Chris Go says it's Transformers nostalgia toys all over again. Yeah.
So wait, did you kill Snake Eyes?
Yeah.
It was your idea.
No, it was Larry Hama's idea.
Yeah.
But
that's what
I did ink the page where he died.
Dang.
And then I sold the original art and took a trip to London.
Sick.
So thanks, Snake Eyes. Thanks for my trip to London, fella.
Thanks for dying. Rip, bro.
Thanks for being a character people love with a death scene. Brian threw the shovel. And then we had the Weepy Joe's episode or issue that it was basically a silent issue that was just his funeral, and every Joe had a single tear coming down his eye,
Oh no.
And
Did
I
you?
was joking with the penciler. I was like, I'm going to make a bar called Weepy Joe's.
That is such a good idea.
And so it's just going to be all like the decor is just going to be G.I. Joe military characters with a single tear.
That is such a good idea.
But I am going to make a T-shirt.
Then you could have like an eye with a tear as your logo for
Oh,
your
yeah.
bar.
I want to make a brew some beer at home and then make a label for it. It's Weepy Joe's.
That is such a good idea. Please do that.
Didn't they bring him back? They did not. They brought back another character to become Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is dead. Long live Snake Eyes.
Okay. I think
They killed Sneak Peek twice because Larry forgot that he killed him.
Oh.
It's true.
Speaking of paying attention to your product, what? Okay.
Snake Eyes died so that we might travel internationally. That's true.
Somebody's got to pay the bills. Brian's basically an assassin.
That's right. I killed Snake Eyes and then I took his corpse and traveled.
How did you feel while you drew that? Were you like, I'm taking a man's life?
Honestly, it happened so fast in the comic I didn't realize he died. There's some little behind the scenes trivia. He was replaced so fast within 2 pages, I thought he didn't die.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Whoa! Wow. Thank you.
There's a scene where Serpentor throws a grenade. Snake Eyes jumps over the edge of the thing, grabs the grenade explodes, and then immediately the page after, the character who's gonna be Snake Eyes kicks open has also meanwhile gotten burnt and disfigured, convenient, and and pops out and puts on the Snake Eyes mask that has dropped, and I thought it was Snake Eyes and he didn't die because I was totally not paying attention to apparently the emails behind the scenes.
At least you didn't have to live through it, you know?
Well, I was like, wait a minute, what just happened here?
Oh, well. I'm going to London.
It's like, oh, well, see ya. I'll be across the pond. I know that's terrible to say.
What, across the pond?
No, that I wasn't paying attention to the story I was working on.
I think it'd be easy because, like, you're just drawing, and I think sometimes drawing just becomes mindless. And you're just like, oh, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. It's like when I would work on some Transformer issues, I wouldn't read. I read some of them, but I stopped. I would get scripts or a copy of like the proof or whatever. And when I was just inking, I would see it, and the notes that the writer would leave were just so long. Just reading, and so, and you just you worked on a book for a month. You just kind of set it aside. You don't really go back and read it. And then I would go to conventions and people like, oh, I love and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, huh, okay, yeah, and I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about.
I think that's why, like, sometimes people will go up to someone and be like, do you remember when you did this? Like actors.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I was in it. I remember.
But they'll like, I understand like how when you watch like a movie or TV show 100 times and then the actors in it can't remember the lines.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah. Why would they remember it? They had to remember it. They did the job and they moved on with their life.
Yeah. But like being you've watched it so many times and it's so like you weren't there and it's so different for you.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh, I know the lines.
No, you said it this way. It's like, okay, whatever. Do you have a stream schedule of the customs coming up for ShearerBots? I will probably do one tomorrow and Wednesday. I gotta get back on that. I'm just gonna today Mondays are weird because I teach a class in the morning at the gym, and then I have to go back tonight. So it's like it's my data. It's hard to get going because I have to go back and forth. That's why I'm doing the thing that I didn't have to think and actually draw. I just went over something that I'd already done. But yeah, I'll be on. Next time I'm on, I'll work on the customs. AL's hubby can quote all of Blues Brothers.
I don't think I've ever even seen that.
Well, you clearly can't quote it then, can you?
No, I can't quote it.
What movie can you quote?
Advent Children.
What?
Advent Children.
I don't know that.
It's Final Fantasy.
Oh.
I used to watch it every night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your comfort food?
Yeah. It is. And I have like 3 different versions.
Do you go up to the actors or go online and say, do you remember when you said blah, 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 blah?
Yeah, I do that like on the daily. I'm like, hey, homies, I know we're all friends.
Hey, bros, it's me, Kat. Remember when you said blah, 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 blah?
That's something my cousin would do, though. She's like that.
Just remember, if they only knew how much you loved them, they couldn't help but love you back.
Exactly.
You killed them.
They would love me if they knew.
You know what? I think that I am done with this thing.
Someday I'll be done with this.
Now I just got to do kickback. Add it to the set here. I'm gonna save a JPEG. Oh, I gotta sign it. I gotta put my name on this stuff.
Wait, that one guy doesn't have the same background. Are you making another one?
Wait, what does it? Oh, this one?
No.
That?
No, he has the same background except it's not yellow. The one of the ones you had in the folder.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. In the folder?
Yeah.
This one?
Oh, is it Soundwave? Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason it has yellow is because they're purple.
Oh, okay.
And the yellow makes it pop out against the purple background.
Got it.
That's why.
I'm
Am I
learning so
selling
much.
these? These will be prints at my conventions.
It's called ShiroCon.
ShiroCon.
That's what the convention's called, bro.
All right, I need to get what's on that layer. Oh, that's the. Wait, what is that? That's the lines. Okay, I'm making a new layer for my signature. This is gonna be one of those prints that I'm gonna have to sign with a silver Sharpie.
Cool.
I write my name. Boom. Then I save it. Then I go to File, Export, JPEG, and I will add this one in here. Yeah, that's fine. So now that I have 7 new ones, they're all I got to do some Joes for Joe Fest.
What's your how many do you usually take? Like how many different ones?
In the past, I've had, how many have I had? Maybe 15 or 20. But some of those don't really sell well, so I'm retiring a bunch of them. And this is the first time I've gone through and done Transformers with this kind of background that's kind of similar. So I had my Bumblebee print's the only one that had the little grid. What is my default canvas size? This is 11 inches by 17 inches. Is what I do.
That's what I do.
Your hubby won't let you hang nerd stuff in the living room? Oh.
Divorce.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that. Boom. All that, how you snuck that in while I was just doing a stupid little grid inside
Tried
of
to
my
do
name.
it super quick.
Oh, that's
Of
not
course.
grinding, bro. You need to labor over that. Suffer.
You need to be better at this.
See, that should be a print. You should make that a print and take it to a convention.
That would be so fun.
What size is it?
I don't know. Canvas settings. That size.
What is that in inches?
I don't know.
You should make your DPI 300 though.
I thought it was. I usually have it 300. I don't know if that's just
That's a weird one.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Let's switch it. There we go.
Okay.
Now it is.
Boom.
Oh, dang. Look how pixelated that made that.
Uh-oh. Did it ruin it?
I don't think so. But we can just press back anyway. Oh, maybe it was already like that. It's still pixelated. Probably had to do with my brush.
Well,
yeah, see, it's still pixelated.
Oh, well. You know what? People will buy prints on those wall of print people. Like people that gone to Kinko's and just printed like stuff out. So it's like,
what?
Yeah, oh yeah. They're not like high quality prints. They're just like, some of them are like 8.5 by 11 and 9 by 12. Yeah, that is pretty
Dang,
low
it
res.
seems so easy to have a wall of prints.
It does seem easy. It is easy. You know what's
That
harder?
sounds like my kind of work.
Actually, you know what's harder? Actually doing professional work.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
I'm grinding too hard, bruh.
I need a break, so I think I deserve to just like steal someone's art. Okay. I deserve this.
Oh man, did I not sign this one? I didn't sign Jetfire. Jetfire. Okay, so one of these I did by hand. Which one is by hand?
I can't tell. Can you zoom in?
No.
Okay, cool.
View. This is as big as it gets.
Oh wait, let me go full screen. That might be the problem. All right. By hand. Bombshell.
No.
Or Sunstreaker.
No.
No way. Was it the busy one?
No. Well, no. It's this
I'm
one.
just gonna guess all of them until you.
It's this one. This one's actually
What?
markers.
Oh, you meant traditionally.
Oh yeah, traditionally.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That came
That
out pretty
looks
good.
awesome.
All of them are by hand. I mean everything. Like this was completely just
No, I
markers.
didn't know if you meant like that you recently traced your own.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, my question was unclear.
Yeah, you worded that wrong.
Brush here.
Brush here, what up?
It's not like you press the key and the drawing gets done. That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
You just on the computer. Did you draw this freehand? Oh, that's my favorite question.
I know, freehand. I'm like, what do you mean?
No, I have an Insecticon template.
I have a stamp for
Spray
this.
paint it. Yeah, that was Jetfire. I have the toy behind my desk. I used him as reference. All right. The mask was 2 hours and 15 minutes of art. You
Yeah,
can't
I
get
feel
this
like I
type of-
actually got something done.
Yeah. It's because we sat here the whole time and didn't get up and do other things.
Yeah.
It's amazing
We should
how that
probably
works.
do that more often.
Yep.
We'll have a wall of prints soon, bro.
Sweet.
Can't wait to get that wall done. Oh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shut this thing down.
Yeah, so I can go eat lunch.
Yeah, you should go eat lunch. All right, everybody, go like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, visit the links in the description, do all that stuff, and we'll somebody will be on here tomorrow. Maybe just me. I don't know. This is all loosey
Yeah, we
goosey.
could possibly stream tomorrow
True.
again
We might be back tomorrow
with
So,
all new bitterness.
Yeah, the bitterness is awesome.
Yeah, hopefully we get really mad before tomorrow.
Yeah, but we'll just surf the internet for a while and get really mad and come on.
Yeah, and then talk about things.
Yep. All right, everybody, go do something else now.